They have made us fear our herbalists because they make us think that our herbalists, they are witch doctors, and they'll put witchcraft spell on you, and they'll do this to you. So you are sick, you're afraid to go to the herbalist, and you go to the other herbalist. They call it PHAR, Macy, Pharmacy, Macy, Pharmacy. Okay. Now, since I came back home to Liberia from the States, I'm living in the village. I'm literally in the bush. That's what I want. I want to live homestead off the grid. Yes. Some days I don't want to live off the grid. That's another subject. But I see this old papi, we call them papi, 60, 70, 80 years old, 90 years old, even mothers too. Grandmother, 70, 80, 90 years old. They are asking me, oh, my daughter, my knee hurting, my teeth hurting, and my back hurting. You got any tablet? You're going to hear you from America. They think you brought a whole busload of medicine for them too. Hey, my mom, that tablet for what? Why can't you find the herbs? Oh, I don't know any herbs. It breaks my heart. It saddens my heart. I feel very sad. I feel so sad, so heartbroken that these people are the ones who will be telling. I'm supposed to be going to them and say, Mom, Grandma, I have a toothache. And she's supposed to be the one going in the bush or going in her kitchen, her little thatched kitchen, and give me some herbs and say, my daughter, rub it here or make some tea and drink it. She should be the one telling me. Instead, she's asking me for tablet. Or she wants some money to go to the hospital to take some injection. Or the other thing that you can do. It start with VAC. Finish. It breaks my heart. I've had it so many times. The young people, the old people, any people, they'll see you. Oh, you got any tablet? You got any injection? I get headache or I get this. And the sad thing is, everybody, from the baby to the oldest, they get toothache, they go into the hospital, or going to the pharmacy, going to the clinic, going somewhere, they get toothache, they get headache, they get their nose running, they sneeze 1 or 2 times out of the day, something wrong, they're going to get tablet, injection, the other stuff. Everybody. They stump their big toes, there's a tablet for you. In Africa, I say, oh my God, who did this to us? Who did this to us? When we, the Africans, are the one who started with natural herbs and natural medicine. We are supposed to be the one who started it, and the whole world took charge. We are the one who gave birth to natural cures and medicine. And now, I've come back home after 37 years in the States, and I see my people asking for tablet, for injection, for this thing, for that thing. Everything. You can't sleep, they're taking tablet. I'm serious. I'm not joking. It breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. It's sad. It's devastating. My people, who did this to us? So all of you who coming home, we got to come back and re-educate our people's mind. Now let me get back before I digress. So when the old people ask me for tablet, I tell them, you have to. There's no tea. There's moringa here, wasting. Papaya leaves, wasting. Mango, wasting. Soursop, wasting. Lemongrass, wasting. I got some in my garden. My garden behind this thatch here. I put a thatch to block the ocean, saltwater breeze, sea breeze from destroying most of my garden. You see? I got all those things I mentioned back there growing. I take my moringa leaf, break it, take some lemongrass, cut it, put it there. I got my ginger, everything, my turmeric growing, put it in the pot, boil it, and drink it. But every small ailment they have, they want a tablet for it. So they have brainwashed us and conditioned us to think that anything that's African is bad. So now you are afraid to go to the herbalist because you think the herbalist is a witch doctor. So you run to the pharmacy. The word pharmacy derived from the Greek word pharmakia. You don't believe me? Look it up yourself. The Greek word pharmakia, and pharmakia means sorcery and witchcraft. So who's the real witch doctor now? No, just help me answer that question. They convince you, they indoctrinate you, they brainwash you, they colonize you to think that all the herbalists are witch doctors. So when you're sick, don't go to them, go to the pharmacy. But the word pharmacy derived from the Greek word pharmakia. Pharmakia in Greek means sorcery and witchcraft. So who is the real witch doctor now? So now you get a headache, you go into their sorcery and witchcraft. You go to the pharmacy to get what you call medicine tablet. So you're going to practice sorcery and witchcraft. So they say you must leave your herbalist and you must go to them and go practice witchcraft with them, isn't it? You walk down the streets of Liberia, Monrovia, every corner you will find 4-5 pharmacy on every corner. You will find a pharmacy on every corner. And they don't even have license. You don't even need license. Some of the tablets they're telling you may even be 10% of what it's supposed to be. Other 90% could be a whole lot of junk. You don't even know you put in your system. So when they get it from China, from India, there's no regulation. Everybody do whatever they want to do. You'd be better off going to the natural herb, grow your own stuff and taking it. That's what I've come down to do. My tea and my herbs, finish. That's for me. Now what you do is for you and your family. Everybody and their mother wants to go to the pharmacia. They want to go practice. So they got all of you now practicing sorcery and witchcraft. For them, you are practicing their version of sorcery and witchcraft, but you left yours. Because they told you the witch doctors. They told you the herbalists are witch doctors, so you stay away from them. But they were the real witch doctor is how you go into, you're spending your money. You're spending your 10 US dollar, 20, 30. You go to buy it, to get a tablet, you gotta pay. To get the ointment, you gotta pay. To get a vaccine, the injection, you're paying for that. The money you pay for it is even cheap. The money you pay to get the herbs is even cheaper. And the herbs you don't even have to pay for it. If you just grow your own, you get it. If you don't have it, it's not for harvest. You can buy it from somebody locally. So I want to be a herbalist. Yes, we got to start and open our herb farm. I want to open my herb garden or my herb farm, and re-educate and re-indoctrinate my people back to thinking healthy and natural from the earth. Now all this poison, the people have brainwashed you. Now you are convinced to go take, you are taking their poison that you think is medicine. You put in the poison in your system, and those poison, when they give it to you, it has 50 different side effects. Now you have to decide based on the side effects and based on the so-called cure and the relief it will give you. Is it worth it? Of course, many times it's not. The side effect is a long list, and you're still taking it because they have brainwashed you to say yes, it's better because it's not African. It's not black, it's not from Africa, so it's good. Our people mind need to be re-educated, re-indoctrinated, uneducated, re-educated, whatever, but we need help. The decolonization of Africa. That even their own natural African country rice, that's red, delicious, aromatic, smells good, tastes good, and it's healthy, nutritious, creamy. They say they don't want it. They say that country rice. They look down their nose upon it. I don't want that country rice. That the Chinese poison, the parboiled rice, they call it the Chinese poison rice from China or India. That's the poison they want to eat. Oh, the rice is so sweet, it tastes delicious, sweet my food. And I tell them, I say, the junk you eating, we don't want to mess in America. You wouldn't pay us to eat that junk. I say the country rice you're sticking your nose or you think it's junk is the one we want to eat in America. Since I came here, that's all I eat. I don't touch that Chinese nonsense. I buy my country rice. I come and buy myself 3 acres of farmland right now and hire somebody to grow my rice. Grow it, harvest it, put it in my bucket, in my pantry, and keep it there. Have it there forever. In fact, when I'm ready, I can open up a shop and begin to sell it. No problem. They don't want the country rice. And then they're ready now, they'll say, oh, there's a rice shortage in Liberia, and they'll be sleeping to the porch on the floor because they're looking for rice. Why are we importing rice with such a rich soil, and we have such a good, tasty, delicious, rich rice, and we're importing rice? Why? I smell something. I can't talk too much. It doesn't sound correct. A country with such a rich soil and good rice, we are importing poison, junk from China and India. And our people sleeping on the porch, on the floor, because you don't want to eat country rice, but you sleep on the floor for poison. How does that make you now? You call that civilization? You see the what I talk about, the brainwash of the African mind? Because that rice from China and India, you want it. It's good. But your rice from here, I don't want that country rice. You see your mind? Are you okay? Think. If we don't respect and honor and appreciate ourselves, I will expect others to do the same thing. The people can only treat us the way we treat ourselves and we will treat each other. You want them to respect us, we have to respect ourselves. And those same Chinese people importing the rice, guess what they're eating? Your country rice. The Chinese, the Indian, the Lebanese, I talk to them privately. They don't want to come on camera, but I talk to them privately and they tell me the same thing. They say, you guys who come from America will know you are different. First of all, the way you talk and the way you behave will know you are different. The locals, they won't eat that Chinese rice. The Indian man who importing the rice itself from India, he don't eat it. Okay. Newsflash, you either eat the Indian jasmine basmati rice or some of our red country rice. You dying over here. They're poison. They're junk. I'm expecting a client to come over, so You see, if you see me keep looking, I'm looking to the road. The client's on his way to come look at some land, do some videos with me. Are you getting me? So we need to re-educate and retrain, or uneducate and re-educate, and untrain and retrain our people's mind. The red country rice, I love it. Since I came here, that's the only thing I can eat. I don't want nothing else. You can keep your Chinese, pabo, pusava, whatever you call the rice. You can have it. Please eat it. Give me my country rice. And what's sad, when I send the guys to go to the market, the local market, to buy my red country rice, they have to look and look and look and look and look and look. It's so hard to find. Sad. But the Chinese and Indian junk and poison they call rice is later in the market. It's all over the place. Something is up. I smell something. If you know what I'm saying, in America we say we smell something fishy. If you don't know what that means, ask your American family to tell you something is not correct. Something is not clicking. As we say in the States, the math ain't mathing. Because of censorship, and I don't want my channel to get, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta speak in coded languages for you to understand. But those who understand the code, they understand what I'm saying. They have to look and look and look and look and look. I'm serious. Before they can find 2 or 3 cups. When I say when you find it, buy 20 cups, buy 50 cups of my red country rice. And when they finish, you gotta look again. It takes us another 2-3 months to search the whole market to find it. But you don't have to search for the Chinese rice or the Indian rice, the junk, the poison. It has litter over the market. It makes you wonder who's doing that and who's behind it. Should we incentivize our farmers to grow our own rice? Maybe there's no incentive, and they don't find any incentive of value or promotion. They don't find anything of value of their own product. Maybe that's why they don't grow it. And those who grow it, they just grow it for themselves. And maybe they sell a few cups here and there. There's something, there's more I want to say, but I cannot say because of, you feel me? But you guys know what I'm talking about. There's something is not adding up. We can't have such a rich soil. We have a sweet, beautiful, delicious, tasty, healthy, nutritious rice, and you can't find it in the market. But the other rice that are imported is waiting. It's litter all over the place. Something is not adding up. Something is not connecting. Somebody needs to help me connect the dots. I know exactly what's up. We need to talk. It's not adding up. Talk to our president. Talk to somebody who's the head of agriculture. I will have to find out who's the head of agriculture. So my man, start letting those Chinese people put money in your pocket to bring their poison here. It's just litter our country with all the junk. Do you see Liberian red country rice being litter in the market in China or India? Do you see it there? Number 1, number 2, they come here, they dominate our market. Can you go to China, India, and Lebanon and dominate their market? Can you do that? And then when they come here, you all treat them like they are gods, and they put them on a pedestal. Oh, they're white man. I said, that man ain't white. That man is not white. Please don't make him feel good. Thank you. He called the Lebanese, the Chinese, the Indian, they call them white. I said, he ain't white. No, sir, no, man, he ain't. He himself know he ain't. But he take it because you put him up there. You see, our people need to be re-educated, decolonized, deconstruct our people's mind about what's for us. We can't just put everything down that is for us. Anything as African, you don't want it. If it's black, you don't want it. I don't want that. Liberians, I don't want that country rice. Like, are you serious? Are you thinking? Do you know that country rice is more nutritious and healthy for you than that poison, that junk, that piece of trash you eating? You call Chinese rice or Indian rice from India or China? You know that rice is worse for you, but because you don't know, and you don't know when you do that, you are making the Chinese man to think that his product, he's better than you, and his product is better than you. That you are less than him, and your product is less than his product. When are we going to stop this? When are we going to wake up? When are we going to begin to self-love, love ourselves, respect ourselves, appreciate ourselves, honor ourselves and each other? When? If not you, who? If not now, when? Come on, beloved. Even something as simple as compliment. I notice my people they find it difficult to take, to accept a simple, ordinary compliment. They will not accept it. They will push back against it. Because of childhood abuse and trauma and neglect, they have grown up with poor or little self-image and self-worth and self-esteem that an ordinary compliment, they won't even accept it. They will read so much into it and twist it and turn it into something else. You don't realize, my goodness, The compliment has turned into an argument. Here, I noticed on ground, you give them compliment, they can't even say thank you. I don't know if they're shy, they're embarrassed. I have to say, it's a compliment. Say thank you. I didn't have to look at you and notice and appreciate that about you. So say thank you. And yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. Yeah, that dress looks wonderful on you. I give people a compliment. I don't have an issue. I don't have a problem. I used to have a problem giving it and accepting it for myself. But through my season and my years, you know, you hit 50, a lot of things change you. At least for me, let me speak for myself. Including the hot flashing. When you're ready to flash, Jesus, I want to strip my whole clothes off because it's flashing. But not right now. I'm enjoying the ocean breeze. But giving compliment and receiving compliment is something that some people find difficult to accept. And you know, what you sow is what you will reap. What you give out is what you will get. So I have no problem giving men or women, babies, young or old, rich or poor, black or white. I see you wearing a dress, a blouse, a t-shirt, a jewelry, or your hair looking fabulous. A girl, you wearing that hair. Girl, that makeup, who did your makeup? You look nice today. You see them earrings? Who made that? That dress, that color, that blouse, it suits you. Your compliments, it radiates the smile. I can see the glow in your eyes, the light in your eyes, your smile when you enter in the room. It lights up the room. Learn to give compliments like that. Learn to receive compliments people give it to you, beloved. That's even part of the healing journey. That's how you know somebody is healed from the trauma, or they are on the journey of being healed. That they can accept compliment without anything else attached to it. Say yes, thank you. Even if the person don't mean it, it's not your job to determine, to figure out whether what she's saying is correct or it's fake, if it's real. It's not your place. Your place is accept the compliment and bathe in it and bask in it. I know I will. I do. Sure. You see my hair looking fine. I say, girl, thank you. Sure. I'm trying to rock some natural look. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Yes. I know my video is all over the place today, but I know I've said some sense. It didn't make sense. Why? I know it makes sense to you, but listen, let's get serious. So I need you guys to help me to hit the subscribe button, the comment button, the thumbs up button, and don't forget to share this with your relative and your friends and everyone across the board. Anywhere you know, they are living in the continent of Africa, they are living abroad. They need this channel because on this channel we're going to discuss business, spirituality, health, beauty. I'm going to have my daily rant or my weekly rant. We're going to have some trending / hot topics discussions. I even want to do story time. So anybody have some nice interesting stories, I can read those stories and blot out your names for privacy. But we need some stories so we can sit out there and talk about the stories, not from a gossiping point of view, but from a point of view what to give, to shine light. So because when people hear those stories, they can comment and you can realize it is not only you alone. Because sometimes when people are going through trauma and going through abuse or betrayal or any kind of hurt, they sometimes feel in their hearts of hearts that they are the only person going through it, or they are the only person who have ever experienced such thing, and we all know it's not true. So share your story. I can blot out your names and make it anonymous, but the story, we can share it, and through the story we all can get healing, we all can learn wisdom, we all can learn relation, we all can advise and encourage and uplift each other. That is really the focus and the purpose of my channel, is to uplift, encourage, motivate, inspire, challenge sometimes each other in whatever areas of life, whatever chapter, whatever journey, whatever path you are on at the moment. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to ever be perfect. But whatever life lessons I have learned in my 50 years plus on earth, I'd like to share that with you. And I appreciate if you can share yours with me through story times and storytelling. Maybe I've ranted all over the place. Maybe I've made sense. Maybe I didn't make sense. But this is your girl Dagnet, the African blogger and veteran. Who wants to buy some land from me now? Ready? Let's switch the subject. Alright, so who ready to buy some land? Come quick. Me and Angel looking for neighbors. We are looking for neighbors.